Yo, what up guys? This is the first video from Coldblooded Fitness. We're starting out strong, starting out with my favorite workout, starting out with back attack. Also, we're starting out with my favorite exercise, starting with deadlift. You know, we're gonna do a few heavy sets, low reps, and then we build up. So I got up to like 405. I was a little sore, been doing squat every day. So I was a little sore, but went up to 405 and then working sets all the way back down. So you do 5 sets up, 5 sets down. On the way down, just get as many reps as you can. Only doing like 5 to 3 reps building up. So you always start with 135, 225, 315 to 365 to 405. Make sure keep in good form. Not really a form Nazi, but when it comes to deadlifts, you got to be a form Nazi. You can get hurt. Dad threw out his back really bad. Don't want to see it happen to anybody else. So form Nazi when it comes to deadlifts. Always keep that straight back. Don't look up. Don't look down with your head. Keep your neck straight, like there's a board attached to your back. Make sure you're keeping them hips low so you can drive with your legs. Just like a leg press, you drive with your legs, then pull in with your hips. Right after that, we'll switch straight to a superset. We're doing rows, we're doing wide grip. I like to have my palms up. I feel like you can get deeper whenever you get that as far over as you can with keep maintaining good form and just squeeze them lats together. Then we go straight, do 10, 12 reps of that, go straight to close grip. I like to use the free weights rather than a row machine. Well, I like to use both, but for the supersets, I like to use the free weights. Gives you a little bit more stabilization and everything else in the close grip. Just make sure you're bringing that straight to your stomach, right into the weights coming into your chest, but bring the bar whenever you're doing the wide grip to your stomach, bring the handles to your stomach whenever you're doing close grip. Next, we're gonna jump into lat pull-downs. Lat pull-downs is a cool rep scheme. Heard it from another lifter somewhere along the line in different YouTube channels and stuff. So what we're gonna do is put on the same weight. This is a cool lat machine because it isolates different hands. It's not a bar, so it's not just one pulling down together. You got the isolation of different hands working together. So I put 2 plates on each side of this thing, just rep it out as many times as I can. And then whenever I hit failure, I take a 5-second break, get a quick 5 breaths in, and then keep going again until I can't. And I keep taking that step over, that quick 5-second break till failure, 5-second break till failure, until I can't even get 1 rep. And that's 1 set. After that first set, take about a 2-minute break, and then do it again. Try to stick at the same weight. If you have to go down some, that's cool. I lean back a little bit. It's just so I can get a little bit more squeeze. Some people think it's bad form. Some people think it's better form. I like it more. I think it works better with my lats. My lats get sore when I do it. Next, we're gonna switch to the seated row. I said I like to use the free weights, but I also like to use machines. This again, individual hand isolation. You get I like to do 1 hand at a time so I can get rotation and then an extra rotation. I don't try to just swing my body back. I'd like to do back to a normal row and then that little bit extra afterwards. So it's like a 2 motion thing. And then just switch hands. I like to do my weak hand first. Anything you do one-handed, do your weak side first. That way you're not overtraining your heavy side, and then your weak side can eventually catch up to your heavy side. Because if I can only do 12 reps on my weak side, I don't want to do 14 on my heavy side. So I do my weak side, then match it with my strong side. Next, we're going to close grip lat pull downs. These are one of my favorite back workouts, just partly because of the way it looks. Secondly, because I get a good squeeze, good workout in. Really pumps that upper lat on the sides and get them bat wings you want. So I start heavy and I do light reps. I only do about 6 or 8 reps. Then I go up a plate and then do like 8 or 10 reps. Then go up a plate, then do like 10 or 12 and go all the way up to like at least 16 or 20. So it's like an aesthetic building. It's whenever you start heavy, low reps and then go lighter with more reps. To finish off the back, we're gonna do the straight pull downs. A lot of people think people doing triceps wrong, but it's not. It's working that upper lat and that rear delt. Just make sure you keep that back straight. You keep your feet back, your chest forward, chest puffed out. Keep your arms slightly bent. You don't want to ever lock your arms in anything. And then make sure, I like to pause at the bottom and really just squeeze it down deep, pulling it right to that pelvic region. That bar should just be resting there and get that nice squeeze on the upper lats. Then we hit some biceps, just some alternating curls with some T curls, just alternating sets. It's a little bit different than superset. You don't do them back to back. You do a set, rest, do a set, rest. But it's alternating sets because you're doing different exercises. You go back and forth. T curls, watch how much weight you do. You can tear your shoulder. It's a dangerous workout, but I love it. Helps work on that taller head on your bicep. so get a little bit more height on your bicep whenever you're flexing in the mirror for all your progression pics. Other than that, like and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Yo, my boy Isaac's filming me. I'm Nate Stevens. Checking out.